Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna be going over two trades that I took, one from yesterday, red trade, and one from today, green trade. My execution wasn't the best with either of those trades, but I'm gonna be going over the first trade really quick. So, as you can see here, during the pre-market yesterday morning, we were uptrending. We had higher highs and higher lows, right? So I saw this 1 hour demand zone, not the highest quality zone in my opinion, just because yeah, we did have a strong candle to the upside after the base, but we didn't have follow through after this one. So whatever, but I marked it because I wanted to see if it was going to hold and how price was going to react here. So I noticed on the 30-minute time frame for this trade that we were like almost forming a DBR, like a drop base rally. Um, so I was looking to get above this level right here, above the base, and my stop loss was going to be below the base. I like to give it some space. And then my target was going to be this level right here. Why? Because if you watch Carmine's videos and you're in his Discord community, you know that a pre-market high or high of day level with a supply above it is a recipe for a reversal. So yeah, I was watching that as a target, but I got stopped out. And by the way, I know I said that my stop loss was going to be right here. My mistake. It wasn't there. For some reason, I set my stop loss below these lows right here. I don't know why I decided to take that extra risk for no reason. I mean, in hindsight, obviously, it doesn't make sense to me, but I guess I had a reason during that moment, but that was a mistake. And then something else that I didn't notice was this resistance right here. I should have waited for price to break above this downtrend resistance because it did act as resistance, as you can see here, but I did not wait for it. I think I did notice it, but I ignored it. So that's something that I have to work on. And yeah, I got stopped out, and these were my fills, as you can see here. I got in at 27, got out at 11, 917, 934. So very quickly, I'm gonna be going over the second trade for this morning, green trade. But again, my execution was not the best. I feel like my execution hasn't been the best lately. So I need to work on that. I need to work on having a structured plan before entering a trade. So right off the bat, you can see here that we have some downtrend resistance during the pre-market. We break above it to the upside with a lot of momentum. Um, Very strong candle, right? So I'm watching this supply zone right here when we touch it, but I'm telling myself I'm not going to take a short right here right away just because we're at a supply zone. Um, and because we have this strong buying right here, so I have to be cautious with this setup. So what I was looking at, I was either like after I saw this consolidation, I decided to take a short below this level right here and set my stop loss above the high of day to give it some space. Just because I noticed that whenever I set my stop loss, like right here, for example, like to the dot at the high of day level, um, price either touches it and reverses, and then I'm stopped out, right? So I try to give myself some space so that my setup can actually be invalidated if it's going to. Um, so like I said, I had a stop loss, but I did not have a target in mind, and that was my mistake because it led me to selling one contract at VWAP, and I just wanted to protect my profits, but that protecting my profits thing is more of like an emotional thing because if I had a target in mind, I would have just followed my plan, right? So I did not, so I just sold half right here. I had two contracts, as you can see here. My fills got in at 34.5, sold one at 27 VWAP, and then the next one I sold at 18. Why? Because I was looking at this area to sell my the other half of my position and take the profits. So yeah, that was the first trade. Not great execution. I need to have a better plan for next time and have a target in mind. And then for the rest of the day, I did not trade any of this huge sell-off. This would have been such a huge trade, but obviously it's not going to be perfect every time. And for the afternoon, I was actually looking at this setup right here. So first of all, for me to get long after a huge sell-off like this, I had to I needed extra confirmation at a demand zone. An extra confirmation for me is we come bounce here and then we double bottom or put in a higher low right here, right? And then we have follow through. Now the problem with this setup is we did not have follow through. As you can see, we put in that double bottom, but we didn't break above this resistance right here. So what I did was I set my I set a buy order at around 38.25. My stop loss was with some space below low of day, and my target was going to be this consolidation right here, which was a 15-minute supply zone, which was at about 47. So it was about a 1-to-1. That's something else that I need to focus on. Almost all of my trades are 1-to-1s. I feel like if I focused more on 2-to-1s or even 3-to-1s, I would be a much more profitable trader, right? So yeah, that's something that I need to focus on. And this trade never happened because I never got filled, as you can see here. Um, but going forward into tomorrow and the rest of the week, I feel like I'm gonna have to reanalyze the way I was viewing the market because last Friday I said I'm gonna be looking at long setups because we have been uptrending since we put in this low right here. But now this changes with this huge sell-off day, so I'm gonna be more cautious at demand zones and even at supply zones. I feel like I trade so much better when I have that extra confirmation, that retest. I feel like I have to implement those steps into my process more. And if we keep selling off, I'm obviously gonna be focusing on short setups. Like I try to avoid trading against the trade, obviously, because as they always say, the trend is your friend. Um, so yeah, that's about it for today. And just thank you for watching. And if you have any feedback about my setups, my trades, something that I could have done better, please let me know. Feedback always helps me so much. Please comment under the video, or you can even hit me up on Discord if you're watching this, and then if you're in uh Carmine's Discord. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and have a good day, guys.